It's currently November and there are a lot of releases set to come out over the next couple months to end off the year. And November is jam-packed with almost 2 to 3 releases every single week this month. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over all the releases in order and showing you guys what they are, giving you guys my opinions, talking about retail, resale, all those fancy things. And if you didn't know by now, my name is DJ and this is the DNA Show. So for the first shoe that we have dropping this month on November 4th is going to be the Air Jordan 14 Shocking Pink. This is said to be a women's release and retail is going to be $170. Originally when I first saw this shoe, I wasn't exactly sure how I felt about it. Obviously I can't even get it because they're probably not going to make it in my size, but at the same time I thought I really didn't like it at all. And as I started to see more photos surface online with the hairy suede and different materials on the upper, it's kind of starting to grow on me. Again, it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to end up purchasing it for my collection, but overall I feel like it's a solid shoe. Now I know everybody doesn't like Air Jordan 14, especially 14 mids, which is a whole nother conversation, but I would love to hear what you have to say. Drop a comment and let me know how you feel about this sneaker down below in the comment section. Next up we have an Air Jordan 4 that is coming in a full family size run from little sizes to mid sizes to adult sizes, and that is the Air Jordan 4 Where the Wild Things Are. Now when I first heard about this collaboration or release or whatever it is that you like to call it, I just personally wasn't really feeling it. I understand the concept behind it with the release and the colorways, and if you look at the book and everything like that, Where the Wild Things Are, and I get that, childhood memories, all those different things, but for me personally, this is just not a cop for me. Now I did hear that some people do like the shoe, and I think that they should have a pretty easy chance on picking these up when it comes to grabbing them for retail, but I'm not exactly sure. Let me know how you feel down below in the comment section if you think this is going to be an easy cop or if it's going to be a hard cop. I think the only way it could potentially be a hard cop is if they just simply didn't make as many pairs because they thought that, you know, maybe it's not like some crazy wide general release type of colorway with the crazy materials and stuff like that, so they might go limited numbers on quantity but not call it a limited release, or it could be like a super wide GR and these things are just sitting on shelves. I don't know, let me know how you feel. Next up on November 11th we have the Air Jordan 13 Low Glow. Now these are kind of interesting to me because they have that kind of mint color vibe to them when it comes to the upper and the outsole and everything like that. Instead of having like a white with a regular glow and then you see the glow actually happen, it kind of feels like the shoe is already glowing, and then once it's glowing in the dark you can clearly see that it's glowing even more. I get that concept, I understand it. I think me personally, it's just not a sneaker that I would end up wanting to purchase for my collection or want to wear, or I could see myself wearing. I don't know, maybe if it was like a black and white version and the white version glowed in the dark, it was like, okay, now I can see that. But I don't know if it's the mint green or whatever it is with the shade of green, I don't know, it's just not hitting right with me. I don't know what it is. I like it, I get it. Typically I like glow in the dark shoes, but this one is just, I don't know, it's not doing it for me. So let me know what you think down below in the comment section. As you can see from the detailed photos right here, it does look like Jordan Brand did a nice job when it comes to the details and the small numbers on there, and look, giving it that, you know, that Matrix vibe. I like that, I like it, I really do. But at the same time, I just don't see myself copping this shoe. So for me, it's gonna be a pass. Let me know how you feel about these down below. Next up on the list, we have the smashing that like button, because you know that helps the algorithm oh so much. Nah, but for real though, when y'all obliterate the like button, it really does help me out. All right, on to the next shoe. Next up, we have probably one of the most hyped releases of November, and it's actually, I guess, two or one, I don't know how you want to call it, but it's two different shoes. You have the Chicago version and then you have the black and royal blue version, and that is the off-white Air Jordan 2 Low. Now, for me personally, I have the original Air Jordan 2 from way back in the day, and my midsole actually looks like that. So when I saw the opportunity to be able to purchase this shoe on a new release coming out, I was definitely excited about it, but I didn't think these were the top sneakers of the year or the best off-white collaboration or whatever it may be, but I would like to have these in my collection. And hopefully if I'm able to get that low top Chicago version, I will be able to show you guys in a comparison video with my original pair that I have, the high top OGs, with the low top new recreated version with the crazy midsoles like that. So for me personally, I think it's more of a cop for that type of reason, just because I've had the original two in my collection since damn near I've been collecting for all these years. So for me, I think that's kind of what really drives me towards this sneaker. Not that many people love Air Jordan 2s, and it's actually crazy because I picked up a Jordan 2 this year for my collection some months ago, actually a while ago at the beginning of the year, and they're in my top 5 when it comes to my sneaker pickup. So stay tuned for that video at the end of the year. But enough about how I feel about the shoe. I would love to hear about how you feel about the shoe. Obviously hype and all those other different things. I think these shoes are dope. I think they're solid. I think they're a good shoe. I think it's a nice release. I don't think they're the best, but I definitely think they're worth the cop. And then obviously, as you know, when it comes to the resale value, yeah, it's worth a cop if you get a shoe like this for retail, because you know it's gonna be worth a lot more money than a retail. So that means what? A lot more people are gonna go for the shoe even if they don't like it, simply because they're gonna just probably be trying to make some money. If I get them, I'm keeping them. Next up on the list for November 12th, we have the Royalty Air Jordan 12. Now this one I am indifferent about because I just want the OG, exactly like the OG. I understand there's some small differences and some slight touches to the shoe that make it a little bit different. I want to see them in person. I hope that the quality is amazing. This is a cop for me no matter what, just because it is so close to the OG vibes. But it just, I don't know, it's something about it that's just not making me fully love the sneaker, say it's a 10 out of 10 type thing. In my opinion, may change once I get the shoe in hand, but as of right now, I'm gonna say this shoe is a solid 8 out of 10, and we're gonna rock with that until we get them in hand. Overall, it has the same principles as the Taxi Air Jordan 12, which makes it hard to deny when it comes to a shoe like this. So I think a lot of people are gonna wanna get it. I don't think it should be too hard to cop, and retail probably like 190 bucks on these. I gotta look online and see exactly what it is. I'm assuming it is. If not, I'll have the links and all the information for you guys down below. But at retail, 190 bucks, something like that, I think it's worth a cop. Next up, we have a new Air Jordan 1 that is coming to the models, or whatever you'd like to call it. I think it's new. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have they made the Acclimate Air Jordan 1 before? Again, I didn't do the research because I'm just going through this list right here that I have for you guys, but I think this might be a new model. I don't know. Drop a comment down below and let me know. Either way, we have the Acclimate Air Jordan 1, all black, winterized type sneaker. You got your fur, you got the thick leathers, you got the double cuts, everything. Like, I get it. I understand the concept where they're going, but I have enough winter sneakers for my collection and my rotation already. So for me, it's not a cop. But I can understand why people may love it, or why people may like it, or whatever you want to call it. So I can understand both sides. But for me, these are just definitely not a cop. And I mean, hey, you know, to each his own. These just ain't for me. Following that release, we have for the triple blacks on the 18th. We have the release on the 19th, and we got the Bordeaux Air Jordan 1s. Now these are fire. This is a very hard to beat color blocking style. I think whenever you go with this color blocking style and have solid materials and have a good color with it, honestly, I think, like I said before, there's certain shoes with certain color blocking styles, they could literally do the entire rainbow and make a full collection of it, and they would always sell out and always do well. I think this is a color blocking style that is hard to lose. So for me, yes, this is a cop. They give me those vibes with the Air Jordan 1s with the navy blue with the silver swoosh. Now you got the burgundy vibes with the silver swoosh. So I love the navy version. I definitely think this Bordeaux version is gonna look really clean on foot and in hand. Retail, I'm assuming, is $170, and it should be roughly an easy cop, because as we know, OG high Air Jordan 1s with a decent colorway can be a pain sometimes. Also, I want to mention to you guys as we go along this list, we just went live with the DNA fam community, and I'm excited to finally introduce this to y'all. We've been working on it for a long time. This is going to be a place where you guys can communicate with each other, see all the behind the scene looks. There's going to be a lot of raffles, giveaways, weekly challenges, and so many more cool things to go. I got weekly live streams that I'll be doing with you guys as well, and there's going to be a lot of different opportunities that we have coming up soon for some big announcements. You guys will find out more when you sign up for the community and get deeper inside of everything, but I'm telling you right now, we got some cool stuff coming over the next 6 months. And if you haven't entered into the challenge, make sure you click on the link down below and get signed up for the challenge. It's very, very simple. All you have to do is post a photo of what your recent sneaker pickup was. That'll enter you into the challenge. Whoever has the most likes at the end of the challenge will then win some free merch, and then we'll push on to the next challenge, and we're gonna have new weekly challenges going all the time. So make sure you go check that out as well. Now on to the next shoe, we have the Air Jordan 1 Low, which I don't even know what the exact color, what is the colorway? It's just, what does it say? Gray, white, red, I don't know. This is just a low top Air Jordan 1 retro. I don't know if there's gonna be crazy hype. I think they'll be sitting on shelves. I don't think it should be a problem when you try to go pick up this sneaker from the mall or whatever it is you're trying to get it. So if you are trying to grab these, you shouldn't have too much struggles when it comes to it. Retail on these is what, 140 bucks, 130 bucks? Let me check real quick, hold on.
A few minutes later.
Even better, $110 is the retail. These things are set to release on November 22nd. And again, I think it should be a pretty solid cop. This is a shoe that I don't really need in my, I don't need any shoes in my collection, right? I got enough shoes already, but I think this is a shoe that I'm gonna pass on. I got respect for it. I think it's cool. I could definitely see people appreciating it, but for me in particular, I'm gonna say it's a no-go for me. Let me know what you think about these down below. Another sneaker that we have releasing on November 22nd as well is going to be the Goretex Air Jordan 1. Now these have the, honestly, perfect materials when it comes to winter weather. When you think about rain, waterproof, all those different type of things. Don't worry, the shoe's not sweating. That's just the water dripping off of the shoe. But These shoes are cool, I get it. They're, you know what I'm saying? I think there's a lot of sneakers this month that are just like cool, I get it, I understand where they're going, but it's just not for me type of thing. So this kind of falls into that category. I know a lot of people say that they really love them. I've heard that a lot. I definitely think a lot of people are going to enjoy this shoe. I think it's gonna look good on foot. The colors look pretty solid. Maybe if it had different coloring or something like that, or maybe if this was an all black version, then I might be more inclined to grabbing them. But for me right now, I'm gonna say it's a pass. Let me know what you think down below. All right, we're down to 2 sneakers left on the list. If you guys are enjoying this video and you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because like I said, I'm excited to have new members to the DNA fam. See you guys here on the channel and just watch everybody grow together as I drop these dimes for y'all. So now let's take it to the last 2 shoes. The Air Jordan 11 Animal Instinct. Retail is said to be $225, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure this is supposed to be just a women's release exclusively. I think if they do make extended sizes, I actually wouldn't mind trying to get my hands on these if it was an extended size, because I personally have a feeling when it comes to this shoe, it feels like almost, if this was a PE, like let's say it was a Drake PE, you know, remember, you guys remember the snakeskin Drake Air Jordan 11 PE? Now that shoe is what, $20,000, something crazy like that, right? I think if this was a very limited exclusive PE for some, you know, rapper or whatever it may be, this could easily be a $10,000 or a $20,000 sneaker, and we would all be going crazy over it. And simply because of that, and I know that I want to have something that's more diverse in my collection, because we typically see, you know, a patent leather or something like that on an Air Jordan 11. I think it is kind of cool to have this little different twist on a sneaker like this in my collection. Now, are they going to be making it in my size? Probably not, so I probably won't even actually grab these for my collection. I'll try to get a review for you guys. As of right now, it's a cool release and another play off the Animals Instinct series that they have been going with, like we've seen with the Air Jordan 3s. So I'm assuming maybe they might do this with other retros as well, maybe 4s, 5s, 6s, who knows what number they're gonna do next. But overall, I think it's a solid addition to the pack. Maybe the color blocking could have been a little bit different somewhere on the upper, or maybe, you know, a red Jumpman or a gold Jumpman or something to represent like the eye of the animal. I don't know. Either way, I think it's a solid release. Let me know how you feel about these down below. And last but not least, we have the Camo Air Jordan 3. And the first thing that comes to my mind with this shoe is the Cactus Jack Air Force 1. This has similar vibes when it comes to the different patches, the materials, the colors, and all those different things. And I think that this shoe, I didn't really like it when I first saw the original image, but this Air Force 1 also kind of grew on me as I got it in person and started to appreciate the materials and the different patches. I have a strong feeling that this shoe is going to do the same exact thing once I get it in hand. So I think I am going to go after these and try to get them, see if I can cop them for retail or something like that, and then make my decision once I get the shoe in hand, give you guys a review, all those different things. But overall, when it comes to the grand scheme of like all the Air Jordan releases that have ever come out when it comes to Air Jordan 3s, I don't think these would ever be in a top 10 Air Jordan 3 colorway if you really think about all the dope Jordan 3s that have come out over the years. So with that, I think it's an easy pass if you think about it like that. But if you think about current time, do I want to pick up a pair of shoes or not? I think these definitely could go solid on foot, dope with a lot of different outfits. It mix well with the type of seasons right now with being fall and winter time. So overall, we're gonna call it a cop. I'm not super hyped about it, but I am looking forward to seeing it in person and see how well they do on the materials. So that was like 10, 11, 12 different shoes. I don't know, we'll have to check the list down below at the end of the video. Check in the description, I'll have all the info on the shoes, the release dates, and the different stuff like that, and more links for you guys to different blogs with articles. If you want to see more monthly videos like this, drop a comment down below and I'll make sure that I'll try to get more videos for you guys at the beginning of every single month. That way you can have understanding what's coming out, what my opinions are about it, different releases, how hard it's going to be, prices, you name it, all those different things. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Again, if you guys haven't already, join the DNA fam. The link will be pinned for you guys in the comment section as well, and that'll get you guys into the community. And don't forget to submit your first photo, because I'm excited to see you guys on the other side. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and you want to make extra money or grow your shoe collection, I want to give you a free video with my 3 tips that were the most powerful, that will help you grow your sneaker collection and make an additional $1,000 to $10,000 a month. All you need to do to get this free video is click on the first link in the description or the comment that's pinned in the comment section. That'll take you to a page where you can enter your email address, and I'll make sure that I send you a video right away. And if you enjoyed this video, again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is DJ. I'm signing out. I got to go. I'm gone. Peace.